Hello everyone, welcome to ಜ್ಞಾನ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾವಿವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ 10ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಲೆಸನ್ನ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಬನ್ನಿ. ಶೇರ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Which word in the first paragraph describes the manner of the girl when she saw the newspaper ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಸರು ಎಕ್ಸೈಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, why do you think the mother cautioned the girl ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Mother cautioned the girl because her son was suffering from cancer. He was the last stage of his life. His body was very weak and he needed sleep and complete rest. In addition to that, he was also fond of music, especially sitar. If he heard the news, it would disturb him. Next question. We mustn't miss the chance. ಈ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿಕೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಎ ಇದೆ, ಏನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಡ್ ದ ಬಾಯ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಮಿಸ್? ವೈ ಡು ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ ಬಾಯ್ ವುಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ದ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ that the boy wouldn't like to miss is listening to Pandit Ravi Shankar's sitar recital. The boy had always wanted to hear and see Pandit Ravi Shankar but had never got the chance. We do not know whether the boy to get the chance to hear Ravi Shankar again. He cannot look into the future and say what would happen in the future. The boy may or may not get the chance. Fourth question ಇದೆ. Imagine you were the mother of the boy. Would you have reacted differently in the situation? If so, how? And the question ಇದೆ. Answer. Generally, Anant's mother reacted correctly. If we think differently, we should make some special arrangements for him and give him an opportunity to listen and see Pandit Ravi Shankar because it was his great desire and our duty is to fulfill. One question, students. Read the third paragraph. He raised himself up without any help. The mother murmured with a catch in her throat on seeing him. What does this suggest about the condition of the boy? Read the fourth paragraph and answer ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. It is clear that the boy suffers from some serious illness and has been bedridden. the fact that the mother is emotionally moved to see that the boy raised himself without any help suggests that the boy was dependent on others for physical activities. You know, share your responses to ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ question students. First one ನೋಡಿ. For a moment, Smita had forgotten something. What was it ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ. Answer ನೋಡಿ. Smita, a moment had forgotten that her brother was very ill. Second one, in what way was truly frightening to Smita ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ students. Smita had known that Anant was going to die. The word cancer had hung in the air. Her brother was dying of cancer. This truth was frightening Smita. Third one question. Do you consider Anant a talented boy? Justify with the support from the text ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Answer ನೋಡ್ರಿ. According to the text, Anant was a talented boy at the beginning of his music career. He was able to compose his own times. His was also astonished means he was really talented. In addition to that, he was the best player in table tennis and the fastest runner in his school. ನೋಡಿ. They had come with high hopes ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ವೇರ್ their high hopes? Question. They had come with the hopes in the miracles of a modern science. Hoped that Anant would be cured in the hospital and bounce back to the normal life. Even take a part in the table tennis tournament. No. They had come with high hopes ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದರದ್ದು ಆ ಬಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. Do you think their hopes would be fulfilled? Support your answer ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. If we were to go by the medical records, we have to say that their hopes wouldn't be fulfilled because doctors had given up their hope of curing the boy. They had asked the parents to take the boy home as they were under the impression that no treatment would help the boy. However, we cannot rule out the possibilities of a miraculous recovery which might fulfill the hopes of the parents. One ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಸಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Doctor said something to the parents. Were those words of hope or words of despair ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. The doctors told the parents to take the boy home and give him all that he liked. These are certainly words of because the doctors will come up with such advice only when they know that the patient cannot be cured, and it is better to indulge him and make him happy rather than follow a strict regimen. Fourth statement का संबंधपट्ट D question. They did not voice their fears. Who does the word they stand for? Options ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. Doctors, friends, family members. Choose the right answer from paragraph 6 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನು ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. Her eyes filled with the tears. Were they tears of happiness or a sorrow? Give a reason ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. They are definitely tears of sorrow when her brother says that the opportunity of hearing Pandit Ravi Shankar is the chance of a lifetime. It's ironic because the boy is not left with much of his lifetime. These, the sister who knows that the days of her brother are numbered cannot overcome her sorrow and eyes are filled with tears. Students, suddenly a daring thought came to her. Can you guess what thought Smita had? ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. The daring thought must be to desire of her brother of listening to Pandit Ravi Shankar. The sister must have decided to give her brother what the brother thought was the chance of a lifetime. How exactly she planned to do it is not known to the readers at this point in the time. Now, share your responses 3 ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ questions. First one, the word gasp according to the dictionary suggested the surprise or pain. Which meaning is relevant in this context? From paragraph 10. Paragraph 10. Answer. Meaning of the gasp in this context is a pain. In a second question. As Smita sat listening to the music, she was spellbound. But all the while her mind was echoing something else. What was that? ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Smita sat listening music. She was spellbound. But all the while her mind was echoing the plan she had decided on the evening remained firmly in her mind. Third one, Why does the writer use the word regaled to describe Smita's moment? ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ. Answer ನೋಡಿ students. There was a great crowd and she was cheers. Her heartbeat was loud and she felt her knees were weak, so she cannot walk straight, but she moved in a regal way. Question. Smita's nervousness is suggested by the phrase her heart beating loudly. In paragraph 12, identify two more phrases that describe a similar state in the next paragraph. Answer. The two more phrases that describe Smita's nervousness are her knees felt weak, her tongue dried. Did Smita, next question, did Smita tell what she had in her mind to musicians who responded to her request immediately? What was the response in the question? Is answer. Yes, Smita told completely what she had in her mind to the musicians, where immediately Ustad Allah Rakha responded to her request. The response was the next morning they would perform for the boy, her brother. Next question, sixth one. Do you think the response of the artist was unusual? If not, why? No question in the students. Answer not. Yes. Response of the artist was unusual. Generally, great artists are always busy and they had no time to listen or attend these types of requests. But his was a special case and these artists were very generous. They showed their humanity. Really, it was appreciable. Seventh question. The neighbors could not believe their eyes. Why do you think they felt like this? ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ. Answer ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. The neighbors could not believe their eyes because Pandit Ravi Shankar was a very famous artist and very busy. It was very difficult to take his call sheet. How confidently they believe such a great person could come to this poor dwelling and give concert. Eighth one question. Read the last paragraph which very effectively but briefly describes the end. Exchange your feelings with your partner ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ. Answer. The last paragraph evokes in the readers a mixed response. On the one hand, it's a heartening to the know that the wish of the ailing boy is fulfilled. On the other, it's a heartbreaking to know that the boy died while listening to his favorite sitar music. However, Smita, her parents, the musicians, and all dear ones of the boy would have moments of satisfaction of fulfilling what can be termed the last desire of the boy. Ninth one question. Can you say that the concert was entertaining to Smita? justify your answer ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಸ್, it was more than entertaining for Smita because when she listened to the music, it was as if the gates of enchantment and wonder were opening. She had listened to music in a spellbound state. However, we cannot forget the fact that one part of her kept remembering the wish of her brother and the anxiety of not knowing whether the maestro would agree to come and play for the boy must have been agonizing for Smita. 10th one question, students. Smita was nervous as she stood before the wizard. Which sentence suggested this ಅಂತ question ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ. Smita was nervous as she stood before the wizard. This suggested in the following sentences. Her heart beating loudly. Her knees felt weak. Her tongue dry. 11th one question. Did Pandit Ravi Shankar and Ustad Allah Rakha performs in the boys' house? This was an unusual incident. If yes, give response ಅನ್ನೋ question ಇದೆ. Answer ನೋಡಿ. Yes, it was certainly an unusual incident. We do not expect such a distinguished artists to give private performances. In fact, getting their dates even for a public performances is an uphill task. Moreover, Smita's family is not an influential or wealthy family. Aunt Sushila's apartment was a small one. All these reasons make the incident extraordinary. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಡು ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ? ವೈ? I like or don't like because one reason is given. You may give many other reasons as you like ಅನ್ನೋ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಇದೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ಆದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್. This is a real story. This story has a good feel. This is about a great person. This story emphasizes the humanity and kindness. This story shows compassion. In the second question, in your opinion, which word in the list below describes Anant's character or state? Write yes or no in the space given ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Refer to dictionary for the words that you are not sure of. The boy is ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆತನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆತನ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು ಇದ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದು ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್, ನೋ. ರಾಬಸ್ಟ್, ನೋ. aesthetic, yes. Imaginative, no. Confident, yes. Third one, no. Look at the following phrases in the lesson. They are description. Categorize them in columns A and B approximately ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಮಿತಾಸ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಎರಡು ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ ಬೌಂಡ್, ಅನ್ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಚಾಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ವಿಂಕಲಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ವಂಡರ್, ಡ್ರೀಮ್, ಅನ್ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ರಾಗಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಮಿತಾನ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ಅನ್ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ರಾಗಾಸ್, ಪ್ಲೇಂಟಿವ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ವಿಂಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಹಿತ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಾದರೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ ಬೌಂಡು, ವಂಡರ್, ಡ್ರೀಮ್, ಅನ್ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಗೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಚಾಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಲೆಸನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಿತಾಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. Next question. Ustad Sahib and Pandit Ravi Shankar agreed to perform for the boy. What made the agree to do so? What would have done if he were the musicians ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. Ustad Sahib and Pandit Ravi Shankar agreed to perform for the boy. The boy was in the last stage of his life. His last desire was this, and he was not able to come and attend the concert because of his pitiable condition. They agreed to do so. Whoever may be in that situations, not only I, everyone should do the same. Think about another ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. What arrangement would you make if Pandit Ravi Shankar and Allah Rakha were coming to your house? You may include your answer such arrangements. One example is given. Think of others and write them in the bubbles ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಶಾಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, do you like the ending of the story? Why? If you don't, how would you like to end it ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. You can take screenshot, students. Then suppose you are Smita and invite Pandit Ravi Shankar ಇಲ್ಲಿ to your home. Imagine the conversations that follows of write it. Some clues are given ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ PRS ಅನ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಸ್ಮಿತಾ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. Next, in the course of the story, who do you consider to be more worried, Smita or Anant? Have a discussion with the partner or in a group in a class ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. In the course of the story, Smita worried more ಅಂತ ಇದರದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನು 9th one, some incidents in the story are given in a jumbled order, rearranged as they occur in the ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ವೈಸು ಯಾವ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ವೈಸ್ ನೀವಿಲ್ಲೇ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ? ಸ್ಮಿತಾ bit her lip in self-reproach. A large mustached man gave a long, boring speech. Smita read the newspaper and got excited. Pandit Ravi Shankar and Ustad Allah Rakha started playing in the boys' house. Smita was lost in her thoughts in the park. Others said this is not the last time they are going to play. Anant said it's a chance of a lifetime. ಈ ಒಂದು ಜಂಬಲ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲೆಸನ್ ವೈಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸಿ ಜಿ ಎ ಎಫ್ ಇ ಬಿ ಡಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇವು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಇವರೆಗೂ ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಹಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.